Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. The colors are presented by the Texas A&M University San Antonio ROTC Color Guard. The national anthem will be performed by University Voices, directed by retired Master Sergeant Ralph Wright.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the Texas A&M University San Antonio 2015 Fall Commencement. Today we come together to honor these graduates sitting before us. It may have been a long road for some of you, but what's important is that you made it to your destination. This is a time for celebration and for you to recognize your hard work. Dedication and long hours have paid off. I'm very pleased to be with you this afternoon and to celebrate your many accomplishments. I would now like to introduce the members of our platform party and would ask them to please stand when announced. Texas A&M San Antonio President Cynthia Teniente Matson. Texas A&M System Representative Philip Ray. Faculty Senate Vice President Dr. Karina Ross. Student Government Association President Allison Garcia. Our university is also represented by several members of the university administration and by the college deans. These representatives are listed in your program. Would those members please rise and be recognized. I would also like to recognize some special guests and outstanding supporters of A&M San Antonio who join us in celebration this afternoon. Albert Ureste, who is the Bexar County Tax Assessor Collector, and his wife Elsie are here. They have a son graduating today, Aaron Ureste, who is receiving a degree in biology. Former Bexar County Sheriff Ortiz is here today. His daughter Anna is graduating with a master's degree in business administration. Texas A&M San Antonio Foundation Chair Vanjie Flores, and members of the President's Circle. Thank you for being here today as well. Here to welcome you on this very special occasion is our President, Dr. Cynthia Teniente Matson.
Today is one of the most special days of the year, Commencement Day. I am so thankful to be here witnessing this special night with your most beloved faculty, your family, your fans, and your friends. You, the A&M San Antonio class of 2015, look around to the person next to you. You made it. It's moments like this and graduates like you that rekindle our souls and bring pride to our entire community. Welcome to the citizens of our great city of San Antonio and the state of Texas. Tonight serves as a symbol that universities are places of public purpose and stewards of the public trust. Graduates, wherever the road takes you, having graduated from Texas A&M San Antonio will be your foundation for countless future successes. Each of you has special talents, and some of you in this room will go on to graduate school. Others will become teachers, lawyers, doctors, principals, scientists, political leaders, superintendents, and even CEOs. Whatever your chosen profession, your life will be based on the fundamental truth of who you are. Your humanity, your personal characteristics, and your inner drive will make up your winning formula. I challenge you first and foremost to understand your fundamental truth. In your journey, you must discover this fundamental truth for yourself, your purpose, your service in life. This will evolve and sharpen focus as you continue to evolve. Over time, your personal and professional will compound on your life's experiences one by one. Your fundamental truth will become crystal clear to you and will help you define your successes. Within this self-exploration, you will also discover you too have a winning formula. We all do. That winning formula shapes the traits that will guide your unique talents. You must deliberately seek out and create your winning formula. What is it that lights your fire? What is it within you that drives your desire to serve the world? What is your talent that you will use to make a difference in your life and that of others? That is what you need to discover. The effect that your fundamental truth and your winning formula will have on others is part of the valuable currency within you. I challenge you to always present your best self to your family, your employers, your community, and everywhere you go and in all that you do, and always, always represent our university, Texas A&M San Antonio, with your signature winning formula. You will soon belong to a legacy as a Texas A&M San Antonio alum, and we are counting on you to be audacious with all of your Jaguar pride in every path that you take. Always remember, there are no failures in life. These experiences, when you're down on the ground or face some self-doubts, are just fleeting moments, and they will shape you and help you blaze a new trail. Use these challenges as opportunities to absorb the knowledge from every mistake, every incident, every interaction. These lessons force you to hone in on your fundamental truth and will shape you to become a more polished and defined you. This is part of your winning formula. So today, graduation day, push your mental reset button. Reset or reboot yourself to move forward with a heart filled with positive energy and the will to embrace continuous learning in your life. Allow yourself to open the door in your head And when that door opens, visualize yourself walking through it. Go forth and do. Find that something inside of you that brings you to life to become the most powerful, truthful version of your best self. That is your unstoppable combination of your fundamental truth and your winning formula. Share what you can with those less fortunate. Surround yourself with positive energy. Be audacious. Embrace your community and generously share your talents and will yourself to make a difference. Aspire to change one little piece of the world. I have, and I challenge you to do the same. Congratulations and good luck. Now, please welcome the University Voices as they perform our student anthem, We Arise.
Shining from South San Antonio, our A&M is the place we grow. Like eagles soaring up on the wind, we arise. We arise as we live and learn. We arise as our candle burns, ever bright. For our destiny unfolds. We arise to make a difference for our world. We arise to make a difference for our world.
Thank you, University Voices. Still the best little choir in the United States. Texas A&M San Antonio falls under an umbrella of distinguished administrators that form the Texas A&M University system. Here to bring greetings from the A&M system and to authorize the conferral of degrees is Philip Ray, Vice Chancellor of Business Affairs. Please welcome him to the podium.
Good afternoon. It is always a pleasure to be with the Jaguars, I'll tell you that. So it's always a great day to be in San Antonio. I certainly appreciate Dr. Mattson and Dr. Snow and you know, the faculty and staff have always welcomed us here, and certainly a pleasure to be here and bring greetings on behalf of Chancellor John Sharp and our Board of Regents. We're extremely proud of this university. We're very proud of you all. This is a very special day. So for your family and friends and everyone that was a big part of this, you know, I just encourage you to take a breath and reflect on your remarkable accomplishments and achievements. And, you know, like myself, there's probably several first-generation students out here, and you know, all graduates are special. But, you know, you're influencing your family for many generations to come. So just want to echo how proud we are of you. We know that your family's proud and your friends are proud, but I assure you Chancellor John Sharp and the Board of Regents are very proud as well. Just a remarkable time here at A&M San Antonio. You know, just this past year where we inaugurated our second president of this remarkable university, Dr. Matson. She's been a tremendous addition to the team. You know, and I don't think there's any question about it. You look around and you look at, you know, you all are filling this place up. So I think with Dr. Matson's leadership and Provost Snow's leadership, I don't think there's any question that in the very near future we're going to be looking at dual ceremonies, triple ceremonies, no telling how big. So this is an exciting time. I want you all to know how special this university is to the Chancellor and to the Regents. As a matter of fact, it is the fastest growing university that we have in our system. So we're excited about the future. You all are, you know, building that foundation and that firm foundation, and we encourage you to stay engaged with your community, engaged with your university. As you know, we're welcoming, and I think we're accepting now freshmen and sophomore applications, and I mean, the trajectory is just unbelievable. So I encourage you to stay in touch, and I just can't think of a more exciting time to be a Jaguar than what you all are about to experience. One of the things I would like to say is, as far as the A&M system, you know, within our system we have 11 universities and we have some branch campuses. We educate, currently it's around 137,000 students. So I say that because I want you to reflect on that, because you certainly are a part of that. You will always be a part of that, and we're proud of you. You're kind of the pace setters on this. So we appreciate you all very much. Now for the serious, I got to hurry up because I want to hear Jesse talk. This is the reason I came. I want to hear what Jesse has to say. But I'll do the official part. This is really what you came for. You didn't come to hear from me other than this. But on behalf of Chancellor John Sharp of the Texas A&M system and the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize President Matson to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. I wish you great success and happiness. Be proud. Your family's proud. We're proud. And may peace be with you always. Thank you.
Mr. Ray, thank you for your support and for the work you do to promote A&M San Antonio and the entire system. Dr. Matson will now introduce our keynote speaker.
Now it is my honor to introduce our very special commencement speaker. He is a native of San Antonio, born and raised on the city's south side, where he attended Harlandale High School. As a kid, Jesse Borrego participated in dance competitions throughout the city and earned a degree in performance from the prestigious California Institute of the Arts. Receiving a higher education was important to Jesse, for it prepared him to become the breakout artist he's known as today. Jesse has appeared in many films, to include the 2011 movie Colombiana. One of his most famous appearances was in the 1993 film Blood In, Blood Out. He also, yeah, there you go. He also appeared in the popular 80s television series Fame with Janet Jackson and Debbie Allen. Whether he's on the silver screen or the red carpet, Jesse credits the Alamo City for where he got his start. Please welcome to the podium actor and producer Jesse Borrego.
Hold on, hold on. We're here to celebrate your accomplishments. And so, as many fans as I have here, off the bat, I want each and every one of you to know that today you are walking away with a new fan. I am a fan of your accomplishment. I am a fan of not only what you've undertaken, but what you have achieved. Not only with the degree you're going to walk away with today, but what you're going to do with it in the future. And so it's important for me to be here, not just because I was invited to celebrate this auspicious event, but to let you know that you walk in the path of greatness. Not too far from here at the AT&T Center, Janet Jackson will be here next month. 30 years ago, I had the pleasure to work with her in my first professional job. But you have to understand that a year earlier, 6 months earlier, 4 years before that, when I was in college, I never dreamed that I would be working next to one of the top people in my industry. And yet here we are, several steps away. These leaders of our industry will be crossing footsteps again. So as you walk this stage, you will be walking with and in the footsteps of the leaders and the Janet Jacksons of your industry. So you will be walking in the footsteps of President Mattson, of Dr. Snow. These are the leaders in your industry, whether it's education, business, arts and sciences. And so that's why I was invited to speak to you here today, to show you how special you are, but also to challenge you to continue to learn and to grow and to evolve into the human beings that you will be, into the human beings that we hope we represent, into the professionals, the educators, the leaders of the future. Because the buck doesn't stop here, it starts here. And so as you walk this stage and you receive your degree, and these beautiful familias that are here to celebrate, we remember of what became before. The grandparents that work hard. Some of you are first generations. Some of you are second generations. And so I want you to carry that honor with you and that respect with you and that tradition of Texas A&M, of San Antonio, of the south side, the west side, the east side, the north side. Those pueblos, those cities that you left far behind to come here to our beautiful city, to educate yourself, to take those first steps on that next dream that you are going to achieve. Because I never dreamt when I was watching these young people in television, these actors in Hollywood, these ministers of culture, that I dreamed about being on a San Antonio stage with them. That dream became a reality. But because I took that step, because I chose higher education, the only reason I was there to be able to do that audition was because I followed a dream of higher education, to leave San Antonio, to leave the college that I was at, and to audition for the next step in my dream, which was California Institute of the Arts. And that dream of a higher education led me to that audition, where the leaders of my industry were. And I was able to achieve a graduation. And from that, the next step in my graduation, my master's, my doctorate. And so when I come back to you to tell you that what you're doing now is only the first step on a very long journey, that you don't know where it's going to end up, but that you can dream where it's going to end up. That's why we're here to celebrate this. That's why you're here with your caps and gowns. That's why the families are here to celebrate this. Because you've done something incredible, something wonderful. When I found out that Texas A&M campus was about to be built here in the South Side, here in my neighborhood, here in my barrio, I was so excited and happy because I knew that that tradition, that mission of enriching and empowering the global and universal citizens of tomorrow was going to be right in our own backyard. And that the people that I knew, my family members, my young students, my protégés, were going to have an opportunity to grow and to evolve from that chance, from that well, from that garden. I was excited. A few years later, one of my very own cousins-in-law graduated from Texas A&M. And we were here in the South Side celebrating her graduation. And the legacy continues. And so now you will be the next tree, the next sapling in that grove that is our community, that has that legacy. And so now what do you do with that? Now, as the trees are no longer solitary trees, now we've grown into a grove of these incredible human beings that will be the future of our world, these global citizens that can critically think, that continue to evolve, that will have families and go into the next research and development of our future world. I ask that you think of one thing, that you do like I do, that you do like the president did and the doctors did and the deans that are here to celebrate this achievement with you. That as you flourish and you bear fruit, that you continue to seed this ground. Because those seeds then will grow into the new trees and the new saplings. And the grove will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And that is what's going to create the new, beautiful, tolerant, peaceful world that we want to achieve and that you deserve, that those of us have created a legacy for, and now you must continue that tradition. The same way that I've given it back, the same way that they've given it back, now you must give back, because you have fans. You have young people that are looking up to you. There are several films of mine, there are several works of mine that are well known. One of them is the film Blood In, Blood Out. In that film, we say, Vatos Locos forever, to show camaraderie of the neighborhood. And I've changed it, and I've continued it in order to continue to celebrate higher education. And I say, Vatos Locos, go to college. Vatos Locos, go to college. And so I urge you to spread that to your young people, to those people that look up to you, and tell them higher education is the key. Congratulations. I am so honored and awed to be here with you and this distinguished company. Congratulations, congratulations. I celebrate you, class of 2015, Texas A&M San Antonio. Gracias. Gracias. Thank you for having me be here, President.
Thank you so much for those inspiring remarks. Made me almost want to return to college again. It was a great talk, very inspiring. Thank you so much. To extend praises to our graduates from the faculty, please welcome to the podium Faculty Senate Vice President Dr. Karina Ross Immediately following Dr. Ross, President Allison Garcia will give remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. A very difficult speech to follow, but okay. On behalf of the faculty of Texas A&M University San Antonio, I'd like to thank all of you who have chosen to join us this afternoon to celebrate our graduates. To our graduates, I'm honored to address you today, terrified, but honored. I hope I can justly convey all the sentiments of all the faculty and instructors that you have had. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. At commencements such as this, focus is often placed on the dreams of the graduates, as it should be. However, I would like to draw your attention to the dreams and the hopes of the faculty members that have given a piece of their hearts to all of you while you've been in our classrooms. We hope that you have viewed education and received an education that is more than just a means to a job, but rather a path to future greatness. We have each tried to prepare you for a life that embraces further learning and the quest for knowledge, even when outside of the classroom. You have all experienced, with the addition of buildings and memorials and new traditions as we've grown, the memories and connections you've made through all of your experiences here at A&M San Antonio have helped mold you into the well-rounded individuals you are today. Education means more than just the grade you've earned in our courses, and it is the hope and dream of the faculty that you take all of these experiences along with the knowledge gained and utilize them throughout the rest of your life. For most of you, this day is a dream come true, something you have worked long and very hard to achieve, and you will have many more dreams along the pathway of life. Please note, too, that this day is also a dream come true for the faculty. When we make connections with you in our courses, we also dream of the day you will walk across this stage and achieve your own success, and we couldn't be prouder. The faculty's final hope and dream for you can best be summed up with sentiments from the late Steve Jobs. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Although our time with you in the classroom has come to an end, you will continue to live in our hearts and in the spirit of our future classes. We hope that a piece of us will remain with you as well. The faculty members of Texas A&M University San Antonio wish you the best in your upcoming endeavors and hope your future dreams come true too. Congratulations, graduates. Now please welcome SGA President Allison Garcia to the podium.
Good evening, Jaguars, family, and friends. I am honored to stand before you today on such a momentous occasion. First of all, I want to say congratulations to each of you graduates. This moment is a culmination of your sacrifices that you have made, now a rewarding experience. I sat right where you do today with the spring class of 2015, quietly listening to words of wisdom to guide us graduates into the next chapters of our lives. And just like you, I pretended to listen. Although I have no recollection of what was said to me, sorry about that, by the way, but I recall how I felt, the need to savor the moment. Today is the day, Jaguars, you will always remember, as well as your family and friends that join you here today for this momentous occasion. A few weeks ago, I sat thinking, what do I talk to these graduates about? What possible words of wisdom can I give you? So I did, as all college students do, I Googled it. And I found a quote quite perfect for today. Albert Einstein said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." A simple yet poetic statement regarding the trials and tribulations of life, the beautiful mess that it is, something many of us forget as we are trying to tackle life's obstacles. Some of you may have the next 5 years of your life planned out, while others are still unsure what your future may hold. And the truth is, your life will not go exactly as you foresee it, and take that as a blessing. I never saw myself here when I applied to A&M-San Antonio speaking to you on your graduation day. It was simple: get my degree, get out, and begin my career, just like many of you here today. SGA president was never part of the plan, but I followed my heart and instincts of wanting to be the voice of the student body, so I took a risk to make a judgment call in the hopes to better the experience for all Jaguars. I'm not a political science major, so a risk to learn something new. By finding new passions in life, we all may begin to question what the future holds for us. And as we learn more about ourselves, our paths will become clearer. Allow yourselves to enjoy the unexpected twists and turns of life. These challenges that you face will change you, define you by what you've learned, and you will be surprised by the amazing person you will become. Throughout our college careers, we make plenty of errors in the classroom, which is our place of learning, our safe haven, and how we learn to master our craft. Although you may have a diploma, don't let that stop you from learning. You have only just begun. The world is now your classroom, so allow yourself to continue to take on new challenges. Only by making mistakes can we grow and learn something new. Continue to question, analyze, and find the joy of taking on new endeavors. I want all of you graduates to take a look around at your fellow Jaguars. Take a deep breath and remember this feeling. You will look back on today with insurmountable pride. Savor this moment and the ladder you climbed to be here today. Lastly, recall all of those amazing college memories, the ups, the downs, because today is your day, Jaguars. Be fearless. Let your choices be fueled by courage. Be a force to be reckoned with. I want to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I know you all will do marvelous things in the years ahead. And lastly, as always, once a Jaguar, always a Jaguar. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Ross and Allison, for your words of encouragement and inspiration. And now we come to the moment that you have all been waiting for. Will the degree candidates please arise? That would be you. President Matson, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of the requirements for the baccalaureate and master's degrees, and I now recommend that the degree to which they are individually entitled be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System, acting under the enabling legislation which serves as a charter of this university, I now confer, upon verification and completion of the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto.
You may be seated. We will now begin the recognition of our candidates for graduation. Dr. Matson and I will be joined by Dr. William Bush to congratulate the candidates from Arts and Sciences, Dr. Tracy Hurley as we congratulate the business candidates, Dr. Eric Lopez to congratulate the candidates from Education and Human Development, and Josephine Sosify to congratulate the recipients of master's degrees. Names of the candidates will be read by faculty representatives from each college. Each student who is participating with honors in this commencement ceremony is noted with a symbol by their individual name, preserved forever in your keepsake program. The symbols designate cum laude with honors, magna cum laude with great honor, and summa cum laude with highest honor. We congratulate all of our honors-eligible students who have maintained high standards in their academic careers. Graduating student veterans are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords, symbolizing the military core values that echo throughout our academic halls. And now, will the candidates please come forward?
Yeah, right. Sí, sí, presidente. College of Arts and Sciences, Master of Arts in English, Aaron Michael Patiño. Mercedes Elena Torres. Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences, John Bryson Adams. Armando Anthony Aguilar. Barbara Garcia Aguirre. An honored veteran, Velma Annette Alvarez. Chikasolu Iziwulu Amaechi. An honored veteran, two honored veterans, Deborah Ann Asmus and Anthony James Asmus. Another pair, Gabriela Elizabeth Arroyo, Luis Perrieda Arroyo. Aisha Bello. Veronica Bourgeon. Christopher Paul Bradke. Corina Ann Bravi. An honored veteran, Linda M. Bridges. Jose Rene Caceres. Manuel M. Casares. Diana L. Castillo. Ruben Martinez Castillo. Megan Marie Cavazos. An honored veteran, Brandy Charlene Schwick. Jeremy Lee Cole. Curtis James Covey. An honored veteran, Daniel Anthony Davila. Javier Marcos de los Santos. Andrew Ewing, an honored veteran. Christina Marie Dixon. An honored veteran, Carl Clay Faulkner. An honored veteran, Melanie Brooke Francis. Fausto Oscar Garcia. An honored veteran, Raul Garza. Travis J. Gentry. Jarrett Wayne Gillespie. B. Gilmore. Emmanuel Guerrero Guerra. An honored veteran, Steve Gutierrez. Darren Damone Hamilton. Otilia Martinez Harpel. An honored veteran, Raymond Tobias Harris. Alex Hernandez. Joseph James Hernandez. An honored veteran, Raul Jaime Herrera. An honored veteran, Christian Kane Ingle. Judith Ann Jones. Brian James Kelly. Cynthia Hernandez Kirby. J. Nicholas Lake. Mauricio Christopher Limos IV. John Martinez Leura. Matthew Carl Lodge. Samantha Ann Longoria. Daniel Lawrence Lopez. Robert G. Lorea. An honored veteran, Richard Rangel Lujan Jr. An honored veteran, Joshua Maldonado. Maria Angela Maldonado. Armando Oscar Martinez. Juan Martín Martinez. Eric J. McCord. Jason Anthony Mendez. Carlos M. Matuire. An honored veteran, Raymond Jose Montañez. April Morales. An honored veteran, Joseph Edward Munoz. An honored veteran, Jerry Richard Musquiz. Sergio A. Navarrete. Jennifer Marie Ovalle. Thomas Cordell Parker. Sebastian Hazael Peña. An honored veteran, Clint L. Peoples, Jr. Imelda R. Perez. James Michael Perez. His brother, John David Perez. Kayla Michelle Perkins. Luciana Perry. Tawat Petrick. Brandon Michael Posey. Julian Rios Perez. An honored veteran, Jaime Antonio Ruiz. Johnny V. Salazar, an honored veteran. An honored veteran, Jesse Gilberto Sanchez. Starlin Sarmiento. Yvette Segovia. An honored veteran, Perla Lopez Silvis. An honored veteran, Adam Soto. Daniel Zuniga. An honored veteran, Gina Eileen Thomas. An honored veteran, Carlos Jesus Torres. Jacob Alexander Trevino. Stephen Adrian Trevino. Christy C. Turner. Joseph Anthony Barra. An honored veteran, Brian Spencer Vasquez. An honored veteran, Sylvia Rodriguez Webster. Esmeralda G. Wells. Ashley Amber White. John Wesley White. An honored veteran, Steve Wilfong. An honored veteran, Eduardo Ibarra. Marissa D. Zavala. Erin Celeste Zuniga. An honored veteran, Daniel Luis Zurita Jr. Bachelor of Arts, Samantha Felicity Asovio Martinez. Nolan Alfonso Arrocha. Guadalupe Barrera. Mark Anthony Calderon. Stephanie Ann Chavarria. Sierra Lauren Cooper. René Ricardo Coronado. Crystal Marie Correa. Paul Thomas Cortez. Jessica Cruz. Wow. Joshua C. De Leon.
Yay, Joshua! So happy for you.
An honored veteran, Pedro Armando de Luna. Samantha Rochelle De Leon. An honored veteran, Edward Alan Delgado. An honored veteran, John Duncan. Caitlin Marie Gaitan. Priscilla Monique Galarza. Josue Gallardo. Araceli Gallegos. Vanessa Valero Goff. Desiree Doreen Gonzalez Moreno. Justin Edward Green. Sarah Bethany Harris. Wendy Patricia Hernandez. Jake Gibson Hicks. Patrick Adam Octor. Beatriz Briseida Jordan Gomez. Marco Antonio Juarez. Courtney Ray Kaiser. Bianca Guerra Longoria. Diane Marie Lopez. Sergio Osvaldo Lopez. Andrew Martinez. Cristina Marie Martinez. Unhonored veteran, Leah Blanca Martinez. Jessica Ann McDaniel. Danielle Monique Medina. Way to go, Danny. Erica V. Molina. Unhonored veteran, Gabriela Moraga. Hannelore Sophia Muller. Stephen Lawrence Munoz. An honored veteran, Tyrone A. Myers. Ashley Narvaez. Vincent L. Palomo Ramirez. Edith Pantoya. An honored veteran, Rodney Paul. Maria Peterson. Michael Lee Peters. Letha Roseanne Pruitt. Christina Quiñones. Maria Judith Ramon. Catherine Ream. President. Jeremiah E. Reed. Cassandra Eileen Renninger. Olivia Danielle Reyes. Christina Marie Ryu. Hey, you're better? Better? A veteran, Elise Marie Rivera. Emily Lorraine Rose. Anthony Lawrence Ruiz. Unhonored veteran, Stephen Anthony Salas. Elizabeth Brianna Sanchez. An honored veteran, Veronica Rochelle Stewart. Julia Stotts. Brooke Noel Talamantes. Elizabeth Marie Tambunga. Deborah Tames. Marlene Torres. Aurora Carolina Villarreal. Casey Jean Flores Villarreal. Stephanie Nicole Villarreal. Priscilla Nicole Wallach. Kendra Elizabeth Wilkerson. Tiffany Katrine Williams. Ashley Nicole Youngblood. Sofia Andujo. Benito Gregorio Baeza. Daniel Modesto Baeza. An honored veteran, John Alvin Barbo. John Anthony Benavides. Caroline Cipriano. Forrest Henry Cobb. James Gutierrez de Leon. Candace Elise Douglas. Jerry Lorenzo Duran. Megan Lee Emerson. Elizabeth M. Gallardo. Irene Garza. Cynthia A. Grant. Aaron Hill III. Michelle Nicole Jeffers. Cassidy Elizabeth Joby. Raven Noel Lawrence. An honored veteran, Juan Jose Loredo. Bianca Mares. Torian Collins Massey. Garrett Thomas Maurice. An honored veteran, Gay Darlene McDonald. Juan Reynaldo Morales. Melissa Lee Musi. Gabriela Newland. An honored veteran, Juanicia Cheryl Page. An honored veteran, David Michael Perez. Hey, how you doing again? Miguel Angel Ramirez. Sean Zachary Robertson. Sandra R. Romo. Martha Patricia Salazar. Jacob Daniel Saldaña. Estela Yvette Sanchez. Gary Wayne Stevens. An honored veteran, Lisa Marie Tupper. Aaron Peña Uresti. Reba Renee Valdez. Alfonso M. Vasquez. Chanel Ana Vega. Victoria Alexandra Vigol Vasquez. Anthony Welsh. Trisha Lynette Ibarra. Haley Elizabeth Yos.
Graduating from the College of Business with a Master's of Business Administration, Moses Kalade Ajayi. Chip Ray Baby. An honored veteran, Joy Sanchez Benson. Leanne Lewis Barith. Stephanie Lee Brish. Roy Albert Cervantes. An honored veteran, Mary Danielle Curtis. Crystal Michelle Aker. Kayla Galvan. An honored veteran, Philip Reed Garcia. Scott Parker Gardner. An honored veteran, John William Gauna, Jr. An honored veteran, David Aguilar Hall. Christy Ann Hayden. Samantha Nicole Herrera. Jinu Jacob John. April Ashley Jones. An honored veteran, Sheila Barrientos Knight. An honored veteran, Suhei Lee. An honored veteran, Laura Lee Leontav. Kristen Isel Lira. Oscar Lopez II. Beata Martinez. Bianca Marie Josephine Martinez. John Patrick McPhillips. Stephen Lee Michael. David Eugene Mitchell, Jr. Anita Ortiz. An honored veteran, Erlinda Alvarez Ortiz. James Paredes. Gloria Cristina Ramos Cortez. Dustin Matthew Rourke. Roberto Carlos Rosette. Kristen Alexandria Sanchez. Sally Renee Schreckenbach. Manuel Cerna III. Alicia Johanna Shrestrinska. An honored veteran, Mark Albert Spencer. Lizette Aquitala. Jonathan Michael Vasquez. Sherelle Washington. Laura M. Wilkie. Courtney Elizabeth Yantz. An honored veteran, Sylvia Zamaripa. Master of Professional Accounting, Renee Cardona. Daniel Ivan Moriel. Jennifer Marie Reeves. An honored veteran, James Alexander Serrato. Graduating with a Bachelor's of Business Administration, Christopher Michael Aguirre. Samuel Lee Anthony Alaman. Savannah Cornelia Alfaro. Jessica G. Alvarado. Miguel Angel Aranda. Rochelle Felarca Armat. John Eric Munoz Avila. Laura Barrera. Diana Lavette Barrientos. Blaine G. Beckman. Erica C. Benavides. Corey Allen Bennett. Alisa Ann Burford. Shanice Marie Burns. Matthew Albert Cano. Salvador E. Cantu. An honored veteran, Jesus Casiano Jr. Melanie Jean Castro. Akil Chandrasekaran. Ashley Nicole Childs. Charlie Joe Cofield. An honored veteran, Anthony Ray Collins. An honored veteran, Marisol Contreras Langoria. Angel Daniel de la Rosa. Angelica de Leon. Anika Michelle Deese. Bernadette R. Ellis. Andrea Ure Esquivel. Melanie A. Estrada Gallardo. James Michael Galan. Carl Douglas Goring. Lorenzo Faustino Gonzalez. Violet Gonzalez. Ryan Mitchell Green. Sebastian D. Hernandez. Thomas Joseph Hill. Eligio Huerta. Jejomel Bumaglag Isleta. Jenny Anita Jimenez. Kayla Brooke Kotzur. Jacob J. Lara. Laura N. Lawson. Ryan Thomas Lawson. Laura Rios Leja. Susan Lopez Lopez. Jessica Luna. Alexander John Lynch II. Gregory Samuel Martinez. Timothy Martinez. Tina Ruiz Mendoza. Ashley Marie Miyuth. Kelly Diane Mills. Valerie Ann Montes. Shelby A. Mueller. Rodney Dwight Muldrow. Rosanna C. Nicholson. Jennifer Nunez. Raylyn S. Ochoa. Adolfo Olode. Julio Salinas Ortiz, Jr. Nicholas Corbin Ortiz. Misty April Pastrano. Tolbert Allen Phillips. Julie Ann Quinones. Cecilia Quintana. Adrian Paul Ramirez. Ariel Elizabeth Ramos. Valerie Rauda. An honored veteran, Andrea K. Rhodes. Norma Rodriguez Zepeda. Sarah Rosas. Joshua B. Salazar. Francelia Serrano. Catherine Esther Shu. Isabel H. Silvas. Richard Mason Smith. Elizabeth J. Sees. Sonny Travis Trevino. Travis Jared Valadez. Melissa Joy Valdez. Crystal Vasquez. Mara Raquel Vela. An honored veteran, Courtney K. Winston. Saba Zafar. Lizdine Nayela Zamaripa Torres. Edward Alec Zorita. Bachelor of Science, Richard Louise Danish. Brandon D. Johnson. Catherine Elise Leonard. Robert Kenneth Stovka.
College of Education and Human Development, Master of Arts, Audrey Lynn Abel, Lindy Lynn Best, Consuelo B. Cantu, Ruth E. De Luna, Moses Garces, Mary Garcia, Jennifer Lynn Hambright, Caitlin Lee Haynes, Jennifer Hefner, Adrian Huffett Hidd, Tara Lynn Hoops, an honored veteran, Louis Ray Komarek, Kelly Elizabeth Crudwig, Angeles Migunis, Rosalva Munoz, Roxanne Q. Overa, Christina Posadas, Roland Revilla, Master of Education, Madeline Marie Alif, George D. De Leon, Jose Tomas Romo, Jr., Elliot Theodore Schechter, Susan Ashley Simpson, Jenny Lyneth Strang, Thomas Francis Veltri, Laura Alicia Zamora Person, Jose Enrique Zavala, Melissa F. Carrillo, Deborah K. Escalante, Jessica Ann McLemore, Lisa Marie Perez, Lonnie Joe Rodriguez, Carolina Tenorio Siqueira, Sabrina Lisa Sherwood, Carrie Jean Steinley, Hoyt N. Garner, Master of Science. Stephanie Garza, an honored veteran, Connie Rose Ross, Isabel Alcala Villarreal, Bachelor of Science, Sarah Nicole Aldama. Sorry. Catalina Moreno Almeida. Sofia Elena Alvarez. Samantha Lee Anguiano. Madison A. Arocha. Samantha Eve Baker. Lisa A. Balderas. Courtney Taylor Ballard. Crystal Banuelos. Cami Carolyn Bess. Francine Nevone Bigler. Paige Lynn Bourne. Samantha Ann Botello. Brianna Nicole Brown. Melanie Catherine Burnett. An honored veteran, Robbie Joseph Cadena. Jacqueline A. Campbell. Irma Campos. Andrea Nicole Carmichael. Edna Yolanda Castillo. Natalie Perez Castro. Valerie Bourgeon Rodriguez. Mabel G. Contreras. Courtney Chantal Coslow. Alexandra Jordan Cruz. Cynthia Cruz. Fernando de la Cruz. Marisa de la Rosa. Jessica Delgadillo. Renee Diaz Jr. Rita R. Diaz. Sabrina K. Drude. Celia Luisa Escobedo. Alma Delia Estrada. Erica Fierro. Judith Mira Flores. Misty Paloma Flores. Natalie Flores. Desiree Marie Foreman. Christina Garcia. Ruth Ann Garces Garcia. Adriana Garza. Deborah Neftali Garza. Christina N. Garza, Danielle Nicole Gonzalez, Leslie Gonzalez, Michelina Caterina Guerra, an honored veteran, Rogelio Javier Gutierrez, Misty D. Hammonds, Shelley Ann Hilbert, an honored veteran, Ernest Hernandez, Jacqueline Amber Herrera, Aggie Anahi Holguin, Soldad Ibarra, Andrea F. Javier, Alma Joya, Stephanie Kane, Rachel Evan Kaufman, Derek Allen Lancaster, Sharon Ann Lawson, Jennifer Elizabeth Leal, Eric Lara, Desiree Nicole Lopez, Lisbeth Beatriz Lopez, an honored veteran, Cassie Jean Lucio Dunn, Lilybeth N. Lugo, Dawn Michelle Lynn, Christian McDonald, Elisa Berenice Martinez, Catherine E. Martinez, Laura Jean Martinez, Sarah M. Medelis, Ashley Ann Morelis, Joseph Morelis, Jamal Mitchell, Jason Arocha Morales, Tracy Morales, Lindsay Ann Mulstein, Jacqueline Valentina Murillo, Ana A. Narvis, Jacinta Cristal Navarro, Kelsey Marie Ninest, Chelsea Nadine Nieto, Daniel S. Novosad, Darlene Beth Olivares, Lizette Rios Ortiz, Melissa Quintana, Adrian De Jesus Quiroz, Avado Martin Ramirez, Robert Ramirez, Brittany Lynn Reyes, Suhey Orquídea Reyes, Abigail Rodriguez, Chad A. Rodriguez, Irmelina Vela Rodriguez, Lisa Rodriguez, Nina Marie Rodriguez, Janie Eileen Ramirez, Victoria Rojo, Susana Romero, Heather Michelle Rook, Angelica Nicole Ruiz, Jonathan Christopher Saldana, Rolando Gilberto Sanchez, Luvia Sandoval, Cecily Marie Schneider, Christopher J. Scott, Lindsay Rochelle Smith, Janie Eileen Ramirez, an honored veteran, Victoria Marie Soler, Nicole Tapia, Eugenia Trevino, Leslie Marilu Valdez, Naomi Valdez, an honored veteran, Marco Aurelio Vargas, Danielle Celeste Vasquez, Samantha Jo Vela, Ashley Gomez Villarreal, Erica Villarreal, Kelsey Ann Gordon Williams, Jessica Sue Woodlarski, Jade Yancey, Alexandria Nicole Yoder, Gisela C. Young, and last but not least, Stephanie Ann Zurovec.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, please stand and join me in congratulating the A&M San Antonio Fall graduating class of 2015. Graduates, graduates, you may now move your tassels. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left to represent your new status. And you may turn your university rings to face outward. Woohoo!
Please be seated. The university faculty and staff have put a lot of work into making this moment extra special. Their actions speak volumes on how they perceive the importance of this moment. Many of them are hard to work backstage and around the auditorium as we speak. Please join me in recognizing our hard-working faculty and staff for making all of this possible. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We know it takes more than long hours of study for our graduates to achieve their goals. It also takes a village of people and friends, and we're honored to have so many of you here to celebrate this milestone. So, will the spouses of our graduates please arise and be recognized for your support? Will the parents of our graduates please arise and be recognized? Will the children of our graduates please arise and be recognized? Will their grandparents please arise and be recognized? And finally, will the brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, and all other relatives and friends please arise and be recognized? We, the university, and you, the graduates, are now linked together for the rest of our lives. The better and stronger we become, the brighter your degree becomes. Graduates, before you leave, know that you are representatives of Texas A&M San Antonio. We are equally yoked together, and we are going to make you proud. Now you must continue to make us proud. We ask friends and family to stand as University Voices sing the A&M San Antonio alma mater, and to please remain at your seats after the singing of the alma mater. This concludes the Fall 2015 commencement ceremony for Texas A&M University San Antonio. Thank you and congratulations again.